Twilight is upon us. Choose carefully, for your fate hangs in the balance. Booster Set 9, Duet of Dawn and Dusk.
See ya, Teach!
That was fun!
Maybe next time you'll let us beat ya!
As if. You'll never beat me.
You haven't changed a bit.
Huh? No!
I was just in the neighborhood, Kage-gins. You'll never believe it! Guess who made her dream come true and finally managed to turn pro? Me!
Yeah, I know.
You do? I thought I was gonna surprise you.
Looks like you're doing well.
Yeah, in the end, the whole thing was a breeze.
Oh, really? Because in your texts, you sounded kind of discouraged.
Hey, those were sent a long time ago.
Well, not that long.
It totally was. Oh, I forgot. I've got a pupil of my own now.
Hmm? You do?
Yeah, they've only been playing Vanguard for a year or so. They're a really fast learner, on top of which they seem to be pretty strong-minded. Once they decide on a plan, they go for it. It's great. They can be a bit reckless sometimes, but totally reliable. They never stop believing a miracle might happen. That's what he's like.
I see. Then it's a he?
Yeah. And, what of it?
What's his name?
Aki. I mean...
Hello there. Akina Miyoto.
Cardfight, Vanguard! Show me more of your true self. The trial of the moon begins now. Booster Pack, Moonfangs, and Cerulean Blaze. Featuring Dress Secret Rare, Bushiroad.
カードファイトヴァンガードコロコロオールスターでデッキが組めるゴールデンコロコロレアを手に入れろスペシャルシリーズ運命のデカすぎベベベベブラックデンジャラスコロコロスタートデッキパックブシロード
Kagetsu Yakumo. Huh.
Yeah. When I was a little girl, Kage lived nearby, and he taught me how to play Vanguard. That's how he became my master.
Well, there you have it. I'm just her teacher, nothing more than that.
I wondered.
Bet that's a relief for you.
Relief? No, I don't know what you mean.
Mm-hmm. Young man, the reason I'm here is to see you.
Uh-huh?
To see for myself what Nao's pupil was like. Do you want to have a card fight?
So good! You've got an insatiable appetite. Gotta eat as many yummy things as I can while I have the chance. Cause soon I'll be forced to live in celery hell! Celery hell? And now, I'm trying the chocolate-covered bananas!
Oh. You're here too? Yeah, I am. Here to see Big Bro? Well, he invited me.
Uh-oh. Do we need to intervene?
It's gotta be so awkward coming face to face with someone who knows everything about you.
Apparently, there's gonna be a card fight on stage during the break, too.
Who's taking part?
One is Akina Miyoto.
Let's go! It's incredible how in sync they are.
Thanks for letting us use your fantastic stage to do this.
It's no trouble. I already got someone to cover for you at the cafe, Akina. Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
All right. If we're doing this, I'm gonna play to win.
Does the name Kagetsu Yakumo ring any bells?
Yeah, I've heard of him. What about him?
Well, you know the deluxe tournament. Jinky invited him.
Huh. Interesting.
I remember him very well. It would have been so much fun if we'd been able to fight more.
Was he that impressive?
Yeah. Back then, he was probably better than me, if I'm honest.
He was better than you? For real?
Back then he was. However, it might be different now.
Sounds like something's happening on stage.
It's Akina, no fair.
All right then, time to Cardfight!
Stand up, Vanguard!
Wings of Aspiration so well!
Envoy of the Moon, Repsold.
My turn. I ride Ventesta. My turn's over.
My turn. I ride Follower of the Moon, Frenel. With Frenel's skill, I set Moongate from my deck in the Order Zone. Imagine this, young man.
Huh?
Floating above the surface of the moon, there's a gateway to another world. Beyond that gate exists a mythical creature that can discern the truth. Known as the Mythish.
The Mythish?
I attack with Frenel.
No guard.
My turn is over.
It's my turn. I ride Ascensior, with its skill called Ventesta. Next, I call Nilberis, Nobia, and Ariel. I attack with Nobia.
Guard.
Attack!
No guard.
Attack!
Guard.
My turn is over.
Nice one. My turn next. I ride Vassal of the Moon, Romsden. Skill activate. I check the top 7 cards in my deck and add Crowring Mythish Ragnarok to my hand. And put another card in the Order Zone. Moongate activate. I check the top 7 cards in my deck and I call Ragnarok. I call another Ragnarok from my hand.
You called the same one again?
Ragnarok is a special unit. You can have up to 16 of them in your deck.
Wow! I had no idea there were units like that.
There are. Vanguard is full of surprises. I attack with Romsden.
No guard.
Drive check. Critical trigger. Ragnarok gets 10,000 power. And Romsden gets an extra critical. I attack with Ragnarok.
Intercept!
Attack!
Guard!
My turn is over. I want you to show me more of who you really are. I want to see your alter ego, your Vanguard.
I sure will! Wings of Salvation, here from the heavens! I ride Fated One and Miracles! For sale! With its skill, I call Nobia. And with its skill, I call Gargon! I attack with Nilberis.
Guard.
With Nilberis' skill, I draw a card. I attack the Vanguard with Brazail. Skill, activate! I call Nilberis and Ariel from the drop zone.
That's no guard.
First check. Second check. Critical trigger! Nobia gets 10,000 power. Brazail gets an extra critical. I attack with Nobia!
No guard. Damage check. Heal trigger. Romsden gets 10,000 power.
I'm not done! I attack with Nilberis!
Guard.
Now my turn's over.
Brazail, huh? That's good. I can tell how much you trust that card from the way you play.
Yeah. That's because Brazail granted me a miracle. It kept reaching out its hand. To the very last moment. Brazail's the best. Like my other half.
Ah. Sounds like the two of you have survived some fierce battles.
That's true. We've been through a lot.
Been through a lot, huh? What about nowadays?
Huh?
Are you reaching out for anything in particular?
Right now?
Nah, just kidding. I'm sorry, but it feels like my other half is leading me on, telling me to test the Archangel of Miracles.
Huh?
Welcome to the stage for your trial.
Vi Schwartz. The Rascal Does Not Dream series returns to the stage. Spend youth together with them again. Booster Pack Rascal Does Not Dream series, now on sale. Bushiroad.
Turn the world on its head, child, and embrace a new reality. Booster Set 8, Alter Chaotica. On sale now.
The Goddess of Victory's Blessing on Vi Schwartz. Battle on the stage of a card game. Vi Schwartz, Trial Deck and Booster Pack, Goddess of Victory, Nikkei, now on sale. Bushiroad.
Cardfight, Vanguard! Show me more of your true self. The trial of the moon begins now. Booster Pack, Moonfangs and Cerulean Blaze, featuring Dress Secret Rare, Bushiroad.
It's my turn. A golden star stands in your way. An otherworldly gatekeeper served by Mythish. And now, prepare yourself. For the trial of the moon, I ride! Keeper of the Moon Gate, Phasrug! Moongate, activate! This card unleashes its true power in the presence of Phasrug. I look at the top 7 cards in my deck and call Ragnarok. Then I put 2 cards in my order zone. Phasrug's skill activates. I activate Moongate once again. If you can hear my voice, answer. The original ancestor, the phantom who acts as the fangs of discipline. The true beast that soars through the heavens. I call the first Mythish, Wolfson Rosnir.
The first Mythish Rosnir.
This one's on another level from the rest. With Ragnarok's boost, I attack with Rosnir. With its skill, I attack the Vanguard and a rear guard in the front row simultaneously.
Both at the same time?
In addition, Rosnir gets 5,000 power, and I draw a card.
Then I'll guard the attack on Raziel.
So your Nobia is retired now. This is just the start. I attack the Vanguard with Phasrug. Skill activate. I call the 2 Mythish units in the order zone to the same column, and my front row gets 5,000 power.
No guard.
I attack with Ragnarok.
No guard.
I attack with my other Ragnarok.
Guard!
My turn ends.
He's strong. Still, me and Raziel have only just begun to fight.
Then bring it on.
I know that a miracle can save me. My turn! Here we go! O King, who reigns over the fated. Guide the living with those white wings of yours! Persona Ride! Fated King of Miracles! Raziel Vita! I call Nobia! With its skill, I call another Nobia! Miracle, appear! Divine skill, activate! Return all critical triggers from the drop zone to my deck, and get an extra drive.
Nice.
I attack with Nobia!
No guard.
I attack with my other Nobia!
No guard.
Fated King, soar high. I attack the Vanguard with Raziel Vita! Skill, activate! By putting the Raziel from my hand into the soul, I call Nilberis, Gigantic, and Gargaon from the drop zone. They each get 5,000 power.
Perfect guard.
First check. Second check. Critical trigger. Gigantic gets 10,000 power and an extra critical. Third check. Critical trigger. Gigantic gets 10,000 power, and Nilberis gets an extra critical. I attack with Gigantic!
Once again, perfect guard.
I attack with Nilberis!
Guard, intercept. And now, Phasrug's skill activates. When I use a Mythish to guard, if I put a Mythish from the drop zone to the bottom of my deck, I add 5,000 to the shield. And I get to do that with each of the 3 Ragnaroks I used to guard.
Wasn't enough. My turn is over.
Raise your chance of a trigger before you attack. I like that.
Raziel's still got a trick up his sleeve. It's too soon to think you've won.
A good point. With card fights, it's never over till it's over. But I've got a trick up my sleeve as well. My turn. Persona Ride! Phasrug! Moongate, activate. From my deck, I call Rosnir, and put 2 cards in the order zone. With Phasrug's skill, I activate the Moongate once more. I call Ragnarok, and put 2 cards in the order zone. In addition, I call another Ragnarok. Let me show you. The star that reflects the sun's light. The moonlight that shines and guides the Mythish. I use the order card, Aelith Galmani. During this turn, all Mythish units get 5,000 power. Plus, if they appeared as an ability, they get an extra 5,000 power. Ready? I attack Rizale and Gigantex simultaneously with Rosny.
I can't block this. I have to believe in a miracle. No guard! Damage check. Yes. Miracle return! If I get a trigger during my 6th damage point, I can heal 1 damage. And with the effect of the trigger, Rizale gets 10,000 power!
So you have a skill to help you recover. Even so, my next attacks are still gonna hurt.
I'll block them all!
I can see in your eyes the strength of your belief in miracles. I like that. I attack the Vanguard with Vaserug. With its skill, I call Rosnir and Ragnarok from the Order Zone, and all front row units get 5,000 power.
Guard!
Young man, what do you think counts as a miracle in Vanguard?
Huh? I guess drawing a trigger when you need it most.
Yes, that's right. Rizale increases the odds of getting a trigger by returning them to your deck for both attacking and guarding. That's a skill that truly deserves to be called a miracle. However, if you think increasing your odds of a trigger is the only way of summoning a miracle, you're wrong. There are other ways to do that.
Huh?
For instance, you can continually remove all cards other than triggers from your deck.
Don't tell me!
Because I kept activating the Moongate, I have almost no Mythish units left in my deck. And so, what do you think the odds are of me drawing a trigger from the cards remaining in my deck? Sometimes miracles can be created. First check, critical trigger. Ragnarok gets 10,000 power and an extra critical. Second check, draw trigger. Ragnarok gets 10,000 power.
A double trigger!
Think you can withstand a couple more attacks like that? I attack with Ragnarok!
A perfect guard!
I attack the Vanguard with Wolfson Rosny!
No guard!
This is the strongest unit in my Mythish army. The first beast. And the Wolf of the Heavens. The trial of the moon ends here.
And the winner is Kagetsu Yakumo!
So this is how the legendary Kagetsu Yakumo fights.
It's kind of scary how you haven't lost your touch.
Kagetsu, I just want to say thanks for the match. I've still got so much to learn. Vanguard's like one long rabbit hole.
Hey, can I ask you something?
For sure.
Be honest. What makes you want to play Vanguard?
That's easy. Actually, I've never thought about it. I started playing Vanguard during the Fated Clash, so I could help Hikari get well again. Then, during the Destined Showdown, I fought in the Vanguard battle to get Hikari and Nao back. But all of that is over and done. So, what is my reason for playing now?
That fight was awesome!
Huh? Jinky!
Hello, Akina Miyodo. I have something I want to give you.
Who, me?
A present for you.
What is this?
An invitation to the 3rd Deluxe tournament.
To the Deluxe? You mean the one that's on TV?
Yeah. There are the front fighters, competing against each other in official matches. And then there are the unsung powerhouses, the counter fighters. Normally these two never cross paths, but I bring them together to determine who is truly the strongest. That's the Deluxe Tournament.
Why have I been invited?
Because you've earned that right. And I'm sure anyone who was there and saw that battle of yours would agree with me. And so?
Me? In the Deluxe?
This will be a great opportunity for you. Those who take part have many different reasons for playing Vanguard. By meeting them, it's possible you'll discover the reason you want to play.
But still, is it okay to participate in the Deluxe when I don't really know why I'm there?
Guess I'm gonna need to take the lead here. I've decided I'm gonna participate too, as you lost today. How about a rematch at the Deluxe? How's that for a reason?
Yeah!
Good. You should take this with you.
A card? For me? You must be...
The card's a little unusual. A mythish will test the heart of its owner. If you can discover your answer, I'm sure the card will respond in kind.
Why are you doing this for me?
Sometimes, I wonder myself. See ya. Why did I do that? Why did I say that to him?
What are you playing Vanguard for?
Those words could be deadly. How could I say that to him?
What are you doing here?
Huh?
I just heard. So you're entering the tournament? What on earth brought that on?
Wasn't really my intention to participate.
Why are you doing it then?
I guess you could say it's my own fault.
By the way, I'm taking part as well.
Hmm?
If we end up fighting, I won't go easy on you.
Shut up. You'll never beat me. More importantly now, have you told Akina you've entered the Deluxe?
Ah! Shish kebabs! I forgot!
You need to tell him everything before it's too late.
I'll get in touch right now!
Kids today. Do I have to help them with everything?
Hey, Hikari.
What? What now?
I was just wondering, why do you play Vanguard?
Isn't it obvious? It's because it's fun, that's why.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Playing Vanguard just because it's fun. That should be a good enough reason for me. But why doesn't that sit right? I'll do it. What I want is to discover what Vanguard means to me.
ファイトヴァンガードコロコロオールスターでデッキが組めるゴールデンコロコロレアを手に入れろスペシャルシリーズ運命のデカすぎベベベベブラックデンジャラスコロコロスタートデッキパックブシロード
The Goddess of Victory's Blessing on Vi Schwartz. Battle on the stage of a card game. Vi Schwartz, Trial Deck and Booster Pack, Goddess of Victory, Nikkei, now on sale. Bushiroad.
Welcome to Cook Million.
Get ready for Kagetsu's Vanguard class.
Sneaky Pete, it's only the second episode and you're trying to take over?
Today, I'm introducing Keeper of the Moongate Vaisru. This unit has the ability to activate Moongate with no cost, which lets you stock up on Mythish units. It also has the ability to call 2 of the stored Mythish units into the same column.
All right, we get it. Hey, don't ignore me!
Calm down, it's not a big deal.
It totally is a big deal if my scenes get cut!